sausage fingers.
That's quite the segment.
King Charles has joked that he has them. There's a documentary coming out, and it also features moments of levity, which I'm pleased to hear about the aforementioned 8 sausage fingers and thumbs. He unexpectedly raises a laugh at Westminster Abbey by acknowledging his famously large fingers while watching William fasten the, quotes, royal stole. The Prince of Wales jokes about how fiddly the catch is and groans, on that day, it's not going to go in, is it? And Charles apparently replies, you haven't got sausage fingers like what I have.
No, at least he can make fun of himself, because that was the meme of 2023.
Self-awareness.
It's self-awareness. It's sexy.
It is.
And the royal family gets
exactly, but I think that's so important that if, for example, we're going to, and this is, I think, beginning to demonstrate how the royal family is going to have to sort of like rebuild after all the noise, is giving us this insight into what their personalities really like.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
in 15 seconds as well.
From one set of royals to some other royals. After a less than stellar year for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, the duo are reportedly looking to make a comeback. Oh, God help us. Make a comeback in 2024. Sources close to the couple told an American magazine that Harry and Meghan are seeking redemption after a challenging 2023. It comes after they suffered a number of setbacks this year, including an £8.7 million drop in donations to their Archewell Foundation and the premature cancellation of their Spotify contract. The pair are now apparently in extremely high demand, according to their friends, and being courted for various speaking engagements and entertainment collaborations. Meghan recently teased her new film and television projects in the pipeline, with the couple reportedly considering a move from Montecito to be closer to Hollywood. Just make them stop. Somebody, just make them stop. May I humbly suggest that this year of redemption that they're seeking could begin with a year of reflection and silence. They could give King Charles a break. They could give us a break. They could give themselves a break. They could go off. They could enjoy the sunshine in Montecito or Hollywood or wherever they end up. They could enjoy their millions of dollars. They could enjoy their acting career, and they could just give us a break.
I think you've touched on something very important here. Give King Charles a break.
Give King
because
Charles
in
a break.
all of this, we're not thinking this man is 75. We don't know how long he has. You know, we always know that the older you get, the more you think of your legacy and what to pass on. We know that the 2023, especially because of how it started, you know, Spare was released on the 10th of January, has been quite a lot for the royal family to stomach. And at the end of the day, I think I know the Sussexes are not probably listening to what I would say, but I think if I was in their shoes, I would think, let me just give this old man a break. They can, anything that they have in the pipelines, whatever they want to say, it can wait. Because we know Meghan has a book potentially coming out a la Spare kind of style. We know that they're thinking of doing more creative projects and sort of producing children's shows and all of that, which is fine, but at the end of the day, they know that they will have to probe or at least highlight their proximity to the royal family in some way to make anything that they do successful. Because that's their relevance.
It's not that. It's not about giving an old man a break. I just think they've moved. They left, right? Megxit was their plan. They left in 2020.
Megxit and Hexit.
Megxit and Hexit and all of that. Like, they wanted privacy. They wanted to bring up their family away from the spotlight. I don't care what they do over there, but just enjoy the West Coast. Go, just stop coming back or throwing brickbats at the UK.
They have to, though.
Just leave us alone and do your thing.
OK, so a couple of points. First of all, they didn't say they wanted privacy. This is a massive misconception that gets repeated over and over and over. I'm all about facts, right? I'm not here to say that I'm always standing for Harry and Meghan, but I will stand for the truth. They didn't say they wanted privacy. They wanted to be able to control their own narrative. Which is, so I just make that point.
And everybody else's.
And second of all, they also said that when, you know, during the press run for Spare, Prince Harry said that this is the last of the look-back projects, that Spare was the last of the look-back projects, and that they're going to be moving forward to produce lots of different content, which is all about, you know, they're adapting they're adapting a book that's going to turn into a film. They're going to do some children's projects, and actually, I think
because you're the royal expert, I want to just ask you a couple of things because you know these things. Have they learned the lesson that, first of all, content is really important. And just because they are royals, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be successful. But then also that in the past, the only time we've really been interested in them is when they're dishing the dirt. And I just worry that the content is poor, or it has been so far, and that means that they're going to have to revert to dishing the dirt in order to remain relevant.
Everybody knows in our business, whether you're producing, whether you're presenting, everybody knows that content is king, right? And so they know themselves that they have to be able to produce things that people care about and want to watch.
No, I disagree. It's enough for
in.
them just to be Harry and Meghan.
But
people watch this stuff just because it's Harry and Meghan.
But there's another problem. And the other problem is that you say controlling the narrative, and then you have them they keep saying, oh, care about the environment, and then suddenly up they turn in a private jet, going to a party and a this and a that. Lead by example.
This is the thing, is that I think they're going to turn to making content, adapting books, making films.
To what end?
Like any other production company.
To what end? Like
any other production company, to make money. It's literally that
so they're just in it to make money. Because the thing is,
but why else do people make films and write books?
But here's the thing. But that was
for artistic endeavour.
But they're millionaires. They
that
could
wasn't
just
their
do
bag.
projects
That
for
wasn't
the
what they
work.
said they wanted to do. They said they wanted to go and do good. That they said they wanted to have an impact outside of the royal family. We were talking about this, and you read the piece that Trevor Phillips wrote. That it's a pity that the loss of the Sussexes was a huge blow to the royal family, because Meghan could have spearheaded the campaign to highlight the issue with bleaching creams and chemicals that are used in South Asian and African countries, being a woman that's biracial. These are things that would have real impact. And we know this, a range of campaigns. And to go from that to having the potential to taking down $1 trillion industry that's giving darker-skinned women skin cancer, to producing children's films, isn't that pathetic?
To be honest, when you talk about an issue to do with skin bleaching, someone like you and I should be doing that.
Well, yeah, but we're not Meghan and Harry. We don't have the star power. That's the
Okay,
Meghan and Harry.
back to the UK.